All right, Coach, another big win. Give us your opening statement, please.
Well, this game we've played, I think, 4 years in a row, this Education Day game. It's really important because it's an exciting event for our local elementary and middle school kids to come and see these girls compete and see success, see adversity, and just have that experience that coming to Kimmel Arena really creates. So had an awesome environment today. So I want to say first, I'm really glad we do this event on an annual basis, and it was a success. And then secondly, it came at a good time this year. Obviously, we had a tough game on the road Friday. We certainly didn't play as well as we had prepared to play and didn't execute. And I think the girls were super disappointed about that. So regrouped on Saturday, Sunday, and then obviously to come out here and have a game closely following a game or a loss like that on Friday was nice. And it's also always a good opportunity when everybody gets to play and get that game experience, because it's a lot different playing out here in front of people under the lights than it is in practice. So that would be the other thing I would say about today. So pretty pleased with the outcome.
Yeah, you talked about it. You talked about everybody getting a chance to play, but some of the ones that were giving you those valuable minutes, how important is it to them to get those kind of minutes in games like this to help you down the road, particularly as league play is looming?
Well, I keep saying this. One of our best seasons here was 3 years ago when we were 26-7 and won the regular season. We were playing 10 people double-figure minutes. So that's one of our goals this year, is to be able to do that, because I think it's extremely valuable going down the stretch to have people with game experience. Plus, you don't ever know what's going to happen. I mean, we are healthy right now, and that's a blessing, but we don't know what kind of circumstances we're going to be facing. And so the more people who get game minutes this time of year, the better.
You talked about that response, particularly having a response when you got another big game this weekend around exam week against ETSU. How important is it to have this type of game where it can get you prepared with so much other stuff going on this week?
Right. This week is tough. I think our girls, or at least the returners that have been here, are used to playing a game in exam week, and we have ETSU on Sunday, so that's going to be a huge game. They're really good. And sometimes I think for a team that's a high-achieving team and high-academic team, you could think, well, that's not a good idea. I think it's had the reverse effect for us. Because we're so focused on exams, it kind of carries over. Practice is an outlet, and preparation is an outlet for them. So historically, we've played pretty well on this weekend, so we're hoping to do the same. But it's important to kind of kick off the week with some positive momentum. And so I'm glad that this game was here, and then the girls start exams on Thursday and Friday, and then again, we play on Sunday.
And you alluded and talked about how much you like this game, but every year this event has gotten bigger and bigger, and more students are in the arena. You talked about it, like a very holistic approach. Just Education Day, when you have this day, you think about just these individuals getting the chance to see your student athletes do and have that kind of success.
Right. So I was telling the girls before this game, because it was quickly off the heels of the Furman game on Friday night, sometimes when things are busy and things are going on, we don't put ourselves in other people's shoes. And I was reminding them how important this game is to some of these kids coming to the arena for the first time. This is something they've been looking forward to for the entire semester. And, for them to think back at some of the role models that they have or had when they were younger kids, and how big of a deal it would have been to just go to a college game. I mean, I would have died for an experience like that, and I didn't have that. I didn't step foot in a college arena until I was in high school going to camp. And so just reminding our kids how important it is and how much that the community looks up to them, and that the way they play and the way they have teamwork and communicate and respond in adversity, that matters, and it matters to those kids watching today. So hopefully we set a good example, and thanks to Warren Wilson as well. They've done this education game with us, I think, 3 years in a row. So really credit Robin Davis and her crew for coming over, and because that's a tough environment for them to play in as well.
Thanks for your time, Coach.
Thank you.